That is Legoland Windsor. This is the Legoland Windsor car park. That's my new car. Do you like it? And that is the new Woodland Village here at Legoland Windsor that only opened earlier this year. It is their latest hotel / accommodation. It's not really a hotel. You'll see why in a minute, but it is all very shiny, all very new. I've wanted to stay here from the moment it was first announced. I'm very excited because we're staying here tonight. Let's go and have a little look around, shall we? And the first thing you see as you walk in is the clubhouse. The clubhouse doubles up as hotel reception, shop, restaurant, general meeting area, and as you can see, it looks like it's all made out of Lego, and it is so very, very cool. A Lego tree out the front. There's Lego characters and bits and bobs inside. We're here during Halloween, during the Brick or Treat event. Excuse me while I just show you this mole. It's just a mole, a Lego mole. So it's all Halloweened up in there as well. But as you can see, it is just a, as the name suggests, a woodland village. It's like a little centre park deal, but all made of Lego, or looks like it's made of Lego, and looks absolutely great, and is literally off the side of the Legoland Windsor car park. It's a 5-minute walk from the main gate. There's deer. Let's have a little look inside the clubhouse. You can see we've got more minifigs up there. You can also hear it's in the flight path of Heathrow Airport, just like the theme park is, so it's a little bit loud overhead, but it's very, very cool up there. And then in here we have the shop with a massive tree, and the shop is in the back there, and little Lego building areas and restaurant through the back. And then you've just got all of these little cabins out the front here, and scattered throughout you have all of these really, really cool Lego models. You can see we've got some outdoor seating, eating areas there. There's a kids play area, more very cool little Lego models. Anna was so happy when she came in when she saw a minifig in a wheelchair, because she came in on a mobility scooter, and just loved the fact that they've got the inclusion of having a minifig in a wheelchair on there as well, and some really, really cool little models. And then another little play area here. The little play areas are kind of scattered throughout the village, as are all of the little minifigs, all of the little Lego models. You can see we've got a bee with some honey here, and some cabins. That one there is our cabin. I'll show you in the cabin in a little while, but we've got a little play area. You can see more little play areas, more little Lego models, and it just goes all the way on. You can see there's some bigger cabins down the back there. There's some with 2 stories. There's some smaller ones. We've got one of the accessible ones at the front here, again because we came with the mobility scooter. So I guess we need to go in and have a little look and show you the interior. So they're like little semi-detached wooden cabins. So that's not us. This side is our side. And let's go in and have a look. I did leave Anna napping in here, so there's a chance there's going to be a sleeping woman on the bed. We'll just pretend that's not there, if that is the situation. But you've got a little outdoor seating area here. It's actually a surprisingly nice day, considering it's the 10th of October as we're here, and weather has been rotten for weeks. This is actually remarkably good weather. I've been sat out here in my t-shirt making a video for one of my other channels. So surprisingly good weather. The key cards are wooden, which is great. And then this is the cabin, which as you can see comes with a free woman. I am always delighted when my name is on the television in a hotel as well. Check-in time is actually 4 o'clock, but we got a text saying our room was ready at about 1:30, so we've been in here for a couple of hours now because I had a little bit of work to do. But there's Lego movies on the TV, which is very exciting. And we've got all the amenities you would expect. So hairdryer, kettle, beverage making facilities, lamp. I guess this is a fridge in here. Yeah, fridge. Have they given us any treats in the fridge? No treats in the fridge, but we can put some water in there. And then obviously the obligatory Lego that we've already bought from the big shop in the park. If you want to see what that was, we have made a video of our park day and of our Lego store visit. It's actually the Lego store visit that you need to see what's in those bags, but that one should already be out now. 2 fans, which is very welcome because the rooms aren't air conditioned, but we do have a couple of fans. And then the room is so beautifully Lego themed, by the way. Do you like our awesome Lego suitcases? We've got that one, and Anna's got the yellow one under there with matching backpacks as well, which are great. But we have our Lego themed bed, really cool Lego art all around the room, an excellent Lego owl that I just want to take home with me. He is my new friend. We've got plugs and USB sockets at both sides of the bed, as you would expect in a modern hotel, but as a CPAP user, that is absolutely essential for me, so glad to see those in here as well. And then behind this curtain, we have the kids' room. Not that we have any kids with us. Is there a light switch in here? There is a light switch in here. But if you are in with kids, in fact, let's leave the light off for a second, because firstly, with the lights off, look at that ceiling. There is a little projector down there, which is making the ceiling look absolutely incredible. But once you are in here, we have more excellent Lego art. We've got a woodpecker up on the wall, another TV complete with Lego movies and bits and bobs. There's Lego in here, so obviously kids can sit in there and have a little play with Lego, as can adults. I will sit and play with Lego. I don't know what the deal is with the padlocked cupboard. I guess there's stuff in there that kids can't get access to. I don't know why it would be in here though. They did say there was some kind of sheet with some clues on for kids. I wonder if there's a way to get a clue and get into the cupboard, and there might be something in the cupboard. We'll figure it out. There's loads of information over there, but then you've got bunk beds in here. We actually stayed in a hotel at Alton Towers recently, and I think this is the exact same bed setup. I think this pulls out and makes a third bed. It does. So bunk beds plus a pull-out bed underneath, so enough room in here for 3 kids, which I don't ever remember that being a thing when our kids were little. We've got 3 kids, and the amount of times we would have hassle staying in hotels because there was never room for all 3 of them. We'd have to get 2 rooms, and it was a nightmare. Is this new? Have hotels always done this? We never had this, did we?
No.
Twice in a week we've had this in a hotel now. Now we don't need it. But yeah, cool Lego theming again on the beds. Lego and bits and bobs in there. And then through here we have the bathroom. This is the part that makes it the accessible cabin. So this isn't a standard bathroom. Where is the light switch in here? Light switch for the bathroom, anybody? Of course it's outside. We're in England. Yeah, so this isn't a standard bathroom. So if you are coming here, don't expect a bathroom with a massive wet room setup like this one. This is because it's an accessible cabin. But we've got the poop hole, tiny sink, big sink, again, accessibility stuff. Somewhere to plug in toothbrush / shaver. It is freezing cold in here, by the way. Goodness me. We have smelly things and shower stool, and then shower. I am going to be very confused just standing in the middle of the room with no curtain or anything around me, just being naked in the middle of the room getting wet. But Anna's going to love having the chair to sit on. And then yeah, that, like I say, poop hole, unsoiled poop hole currently. And then we've got all these pieces of paper. So loads of pieces of paper. This is the daily build, first of all, which has details for the restaurant. You do have to book both dinner and breakfast. Breakfast is included in the room rate, dinner is not, but they do recommend booking, which you're supposed to do in advance. We couldn't, so we've got to walk over there at 5 o'clock and do it in person. But opening hours for the shop over there as well. You also get an adventure golf session at the new adventure golf that they've opened up recently here at Legoland, so that's included in the price as well. So we could either go and play that this evening or maybe have a go on that tomorrow. And then they have entertainment as well. So they have morning entertainment where you can meet the Woodland Village friends. So I'm very excited to be able to do that in the morning. And then there's evening entertainment tonight. So again, meeting the Woodland Village friends at 6 o'clock. Campfire songs at 7:30. Are we going for campfire songs? See, she wants to do that. And then a campfire story at 8:30. I am well up for a campfire story. And then there's a map of the setup of everything on there. And then we can join the junior rangers. But I suspect that's just for children. Oh, this is how you get into the lock. So this is the clues to get the thing open. Right, we need to get that lock open and work out what's in there. I'll do that in a second. And then we've also got stuff specific to Brick or Treat Monster Party, because it is the Halloween event going on at the moment. Right, what do we have to do to get into here and claim our gift? So Ranger Alex has been so busy helping his forest friends that he's forgotten the code to the woodland treasure chest. Can you help him search around your lodge to solve the clues, crack the code and claim the gift? Anna, we need to claim the gift. So number 1, Ranger Alex loves butterflies. Can you spot how many there are for him to see? How many butterflies are there? Help me find the butterflies, Anna.
I've not seen any.
Oh, right, there's one there. So we've got 1. I can only see 1. Hold on. Have we got any more in here? I'm thinking there's only 1.
Where are you seeing? Oh, okay.
There's a butterfly there, right, so we've got 1. Number 2, ready your binoculars, little rangers. Ready your binoculars, little rangers. How many rare red Lego birds can you find around the lodge?
1.
Does it mean pictures of? Oh, there it says, okay, so 1. Have we got any more in here? Birds, 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 birds.
On the bed?
Again, I'm only seeing 1. It can't just be 1.
Is
Is there any in the bathroom? No. Oh, it's a very cool Lego butterfly clock in here. That is not a clock, it's just a Lego butterfly. That's great, I didn't see that before. Oh, hold on. Butterfly. Yes. So that is another butterfly. So it's 2, then 1. And then number 3, Ranger Alex shared the last number with a minifigure friend. Can you find out who's hiding in the bushes to discover the final number and crack the code? Who's hiding in the bushes? Where are the bushes? There are the bushes in here. There's a fox in the bushes. Is there a fox on here? Yes. So 2, 1, 4, I reckon. So now we turn the numbers on the lock. This is like playing Crystal Maze. Right, so I'm thinking, I love this. All hotels should have this. Where do you have to line them up with? So 2, 1, 4. We're in! We're in! We have stuff! Stuff in, there's loads of stuff in here. This is awesome. So we have a Junior Legoland handbook, which is good. We have exclusive VIP access for a very important monster to Monster Street. You know, we went on the Monster Street ride today, or the Monster Street experience today. Yeah. We can get in there early tomorrow with this access card. Okay. So we can go around again. We've got a badge that says I stayed overnight at Legoland, Lego Dreams comic, an Animal Crossing poly bag, which Anna can have because I've already got that poly bag, and a little flag, the Woodland Village flag. That is awesome. I may be 42 years old, but I really enjoyed that. All hotels should have little scavenger hunt quizzes. That was great fun. Right, with all that excitement done, I think I've got time now for a little sit down. It's 4:30. They said go over to the restaurant at 5 o'clock and then we can book a table for dinner and breakfast. We're early eaters. We might just eat at 5 o'clock, but we'll see what they say when we get over there at 5 o'clock. I'll bring you with us when we go so you can have a proper look inside the restaurant. Price-wise for the trip, I'll let you know at the end of the video, mainly because I can't remember off the top of my head now, but by the end of the video, I'll let you know how much we've paid. And the trip we've done is 1 night in here, 2 days in the parks, and of course that includes the golf as well, and being here for the Brick or Treat event, which did get us some freebies in the park today as well, which if you've seen the video on Brick or Treat, you'll have already seen the freebies we got in the park as well. So we are having a great time. Well, a couple of hours have passed. I've spent that working. If you follow my other channels, today was the day the Football Manager delay got announced. So I've spent most of the last 3 hours sat at that table as a makeshift desk, trying to produce some content and put out fires and have a little bit of a panic. But we're now back on track with our trip. Anna's had a lovely little nap and we're now heading over to, is it called the clubhouse? I think it's called the clubhouse, where we have dinner booked for 6:30. Yeah, the clubhouse. So we're going to go in there, get some dinner. There's also a little shop in there that does sell Lego, including the Legoland exclusive. So we'll check that out as well. And I think we should be done dinner just in time to see what the deal is with the evening entertainment. I don't know if it takes place indoors or outdoors, but I'm sure we'll stumble across it at some point while we're on our travels. I don't know where Anna is. We're supposed to have gone. It continues to be pretty in here, even at night. I can show you the play area now. There's no kids playing on it. Quite impressive. That guy has been up in that window all day. just waving. He's so happy. So there's a massive pit of Lego over there, which looks really, really cool. I would very much like to play in that. There's the little shop, reception. The ceiling is all pretty trees. And then the restaurant is around here. So it looks like the entertainment all takes place here in the restaurant bar area. There's a big TV screen with loads of chairs pointing at it over there. Another massive Lego pit with a Lego fire above it. And then we have our table. So we'll get some dinner ordered. This is the menu. And that's the junior menu. Do they have an adults menu? There's the menu. So that's your menu. They do have, for those of you considering bringing kids, there's your kids menu as well. See, I'd quite like the fish fingers. Can I have a kids meal? They don't have fish fingers on the adults one, it's salmon. I know this isn't strictly Lego content, but why is there an age limit where you have to graduate from fish fingers to salmon? Because surely nobody makes that decision deliberately. I love the fact that it's a Lego tree. We are sat under a Lego tree. It's just brilliant. So here we have dinner. As you can see, I'm a child because I had pizza. Anna's a grown-up because she's got soup, chips and corn. She is supposed to have some broccoli with her soup, chips and corn, but that hasn't arrived. Are they breadsticks? Yeah, you're having girl dinner. I'm having lovely pizza and a lovely Beck's Blue. It's just reached 7:30. We're waiting for our dessert. That means sing-along time has begun. They've not got a huge audience, but it is a great song. So we have a sticky toffee pudding for dessert for Anna, and I have what's described as a wibbly wobbly. And it is. Look at the wobble on that one. And it has Biscoff dust. Well, it's still 45 minutes until story time, and Anna insists we don't sit around and wait for it, so we have to go back to our cabin now. But the shop is still open, so we're going to have a quick look in there. I love that all of the art just looks like Lego tiles. It's so cool. There's just Lego stuff everywhere. It's so great. And then round here to the side, so this is where we checked in. This is where they've got that big pit of Lego that I couldn't really show before because there was loads of kids in it. I think kids have gone to bed now, but look at that. Yeah, staff and minifigures only in there, but that is quite the pit of Lego. And then over here we have the shop, which sells, believe it or not, lots of Lego. So if you're staying here and didn't manage to stock up on enough Lego in Legoland and you need to have an emergency build, you can always head here and grab yourself something for an emergency. I'd quite like one of those. These bags are everywhere. They've even got some adult stuff in here too. The A-frame cabin and some of the botanical bits and bobs and some of the Legoland exclusives, which is all, in fact all of the Legoland exclusives. They've got those ones down the bottom as well, plus the last two waves of minifigs and various snuggly things and snacks and whatnot. It also says on the sign there they do have toiletries and medication in here as well for folks who forget such a thing. Oh, it is a bit cold out here now. I'm glad we don't have to walk far back to our cabin, but it does look very pretty lit up at night down here. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but I think we'll probably leave it here for tonight and catch up with you again in the morning when we'll show you the breakfast and possibly golf, because as part of the stay we do get a free go on the new golf thing that they've built, which I think was built at the same time as this. It's over the other side of the car park, but it was all constructed around the same time. So what am I taking a picture of? We'll see you in the morning. Anna's making me do photography. And it is now the next morning, just before 9. As you can see, quite frosty, in case anyone was doubting that we were here in October. It's a frosty old morning. Lovely day though. Not a cloud in the sky, which bodes well for a day in the park. Bearing in mind how unlucky we've been in general with our trips this year and bad weather, this one's actually been remarkably good. We've not had any rain, apart from there was a little bit of rain at lunchtime yesterday when we were in the park, but other than that, it's been pretty good. So our plan now, we've got a breakfast reservation for 9. I'm just waiting for Anna to finish getting ready. And we'll head over there, have our breakfast. I'll obviously bring you along with me and show you what the breakfast spread is. And then we're pretty much done for this video because we're heading back into the park. We do have a golf reservation as part of the booking. I don't think we're going to have time to do it, which is a shame. So I did want to check out the new adventure golf setup they've got here. It's this big 4-course indoor thing, and I do like a bit of adventure golf. But we've got a list of like 4 or 5 rides that we want to do today before we head home, and we need to be on the road by lunchtime so that we get back in time to pick the dog up from the kennels. So we might do, we'll see. But I guess we need to talk about price. This hasn't been ideal, but you don't hear it from in the cabin at night. It's just when I'm out here trying to film. So price of the trip for one night here at the Woodland Village, which includes breakfast, it includes the adventure golf, and includes one day in the park, is £248. We paid an extra £30 to have a second day in the park. So total cost for our trip, £278, including 2 park days, golf and breakfast. And to me, that seems like pretty good value. I know we're well outside of London here, still London adjacent-ish, but you would pay £200 a night for a half-decent hotel in London. I've done it on many occasions. So when you look at it like that, and that includes car parking as well, which normally at theme parks you pay extra for. So when you look at it like that, if the hotel would normally be about £200 for a London hotel, we've had overnight parking and parking for 2 full days, plus 2 days in the theme park, plus a meal, plus a round of adventure golf, £278. That seems like really good value. For context, we went to Alton Towers last week. We made a video of that over on our vlog channel. I'll link to that down below. Stayed in the CBeebies Land Hotel there. And yes, there was 1 extra person, but the price of the trip was almost twice as much. So to me, this seems like really, really good value. Let me know down in the comments if you agree. We're heading for breakfast. So we've made it in for breakfast, same restaurant as for dinner, the Clubhouse restaurant and bar. It seems to be a choosing off a menu situation. So this is what we've got, basically a full English or pancakes. And then there's pastries and hot drinks around about the place as well. I'm pretty sure it's all included, although it mentions premium hot drinks down here. So maybe you pay extra for a premium hot drink? I don't know. We're a little bit disappointed if I have to pay for my cup of coffee when I'm supposedly on an included breakfast. I'll report back. In fact, I've just learnt to read, and freshly brewed coffee and breakfast tea are included. It's just hipster drinks that you have to pay more for. I just need lovely bean water. We have a man, a minifig man, has come to breakfast. I'm very excited. I hope he comes over here to say hello. Anna doesn't seem as giddy as I am. I got very excited when he came out. I might go and have my picture taken with him. All right, breakfast ordered. So back here we have the beverage situation. So juices, water, and then hot beverages. Might just move that little sea of coffee to one side while I pour myself a fresh one. Lovely, lovely coffee. And then over here we have an Anna and some continental breakfast stuff. Mixed cereals. So various cereal options, some fruit, some pastries, fairly standard continental breakfast spread really, which is all good. And that's what the breakfast looks like. That's your scrambled egg option.
No, it's fine.
And there's your fried egg option. Time to get stuck in. Official breakfast review. 5 out of 10. And I think I might be being generous there. I didn't really enjoy that at all. The bacon was just wet and floppy. The sausage wasn't great. The eggs were massively overcooked. I much prefer a help yourself buffet breakfast because I can choose the best bits of everything. And this was the worst bits of everything. But it was included in the price, so I guess I can't complain too much. The rest of the trip's been great. Breakfast. Not so hot. And that is breakfast complete. It's about 9:30, so the park opens again in about half an hour. So I guess we wrap this video up here because we now need to go and make the second half of our Brick or Treat park trip video. So if you haven't seen that one yet, I think that one's probably coming up first. So if you haven't seen that one, go check that. Otherwise, if this one came out first, they're all going to be in the same playlist anyway. You should be able to find them. But hopefully you have enjoyed this different kind of video for the channel. If you want to see more stuff like this, like I say, we do have a vlog channel where we do stuff like this all the time. We've done Alton Towers, Disneyland, various other bits and bobs just in the recent past, and there's like 8 years of content over there to work through if you really like to see us exploring new places. But if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on it for us, subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content, and thank you very much for watching.